is 10 Eyewitness News, first at 5 with Sandra Sully and Hugh Remington.
Good evening. First up tonight, after tripping up over the GST and running in circles around negative gearing, Malcolm Turnbull has a new tax plan. And it's a big one. If it comes off, it'll be one of the biggest economic shifts since Federation.
He wants to give the states the power to slug us with income tax to pay for their own schools and hospitals. But there is already powerful opposition from some of the states themselves.
Adam Todd joins us from Canberra tonight. Adam, it's already being described as unfair, unwieldy and unworkable. Is it also politically unwise?
Well, Hugh, it's certainly a very bold idea. This would be the biggest overhaul of tax powers since World War II. The Prime Minister will discuss the idea with state premiers when he meets with them at the COAG meeting on Friday. I'm told he'll propose cutting the federal income tax rate by about 2% and allowing the states to raise the equivalent amount themselves, all up about $4 billion a year. So initially this will essentially be a tax swap. Nobody will be paying more tax, but that could change in the future. The Prime Minister checks out a training session as he tells the states it's time they did their own heavy lifting.
And right at the heart of the problems in the Federation is the fact that the states do not raise enough of the revenue that they spend.
He says handing the states the power to raise income taxes would reduce their reliance on Canberra in areas such as health and education. The states haven't raised income tax since 1942, when the Commonwealth took over to fund the war effort. Currently, the federal government collects 100% of income tax and hands some of that to the states in the form of grants and other payments. The PM wants the states to raise their own share in return for losing some of their grants. He says federal taxes would be cut so taxpayers would not be worse off. But
in future, of course, on the longer term, a state should be free to lower that amount or indeed raise it.
It's an idea his predecessor described as
double taxation. I don't think anyone wants to see double taxation.
And economists are wary.
There's a lot of red tape involved. You're going to be having potentially 9 different income tax rules, one for each state and territory and the federal government as well.
It would need the support of all the states and territories.
This is Malcolm Turnbull's tax plan. A blank page.
Well, I can't imagine any state taking advantage of it.
As the PM faced protesters in Sydney, he'll be hoping for a better reception from premiers when they meet on Friday. So there are many unknowns here which still need to be sorted out. Some of that will be the matter of debate around the COAG table on Friday. But this is a debate that we are expecting to go on for many months.
Absolutely. Interesting times. Adam Todd, thank you.